Whew. That was the most running I've done in my life. Because I forgot to do his quest, and I forgot to do her quest. And so I ran down here, remembered to do his quest, so I had to go all the way back, do his quest, ran all the way back, forgot that I didn't do her quest, so had to go back, do her quest, and then run all the way back. And you can't teleport, you have to teleport to the Stone Dragon, which... Wow, that's a lot of running. But I did find out that Ring of Fog and Slumbering Dragon Crest Ring combined let you run through this area without any enemies. Like, the Hydra won't aggro onto you, which is very nice. But anyways, hello.
My father, all hollow now, has been subdued. He will cause no more trouble. It's finally over. I will return to Katerina. You assisted us so greatly. I can hardly return the favor, but please accept this. It's of no use to me now.
Did all of that for this. Thank you. You have fun now. You have fun. I'm gonna go to the Undead Parish and hang out with my buddy Andre. Goodbye. Hey, Andre.
Oh, I've only heard legends of such specimens.
What?
Perhaps you could lend it to me. I've long dreamed of...
Ah, large divine number. Okay.
Andre of Astora.
Where did I get a large divine ember? Hold on. Hold on. Where did I get a large divine ember? I don't remember getting a large divine ember anywhere, but okay, whatever. Alright, so now I can go to divine +6 or cult. Right, I already did those. Okay. And yeah, I went and decided to grind some Titanite chunks for this. 70 to 71, 71 to 71, 71 to 72. And then here, that's 7 base, 9 additional, meaning 16. And then 7 base, 5 additional. So that's what, 12? Alright. And a part of grinding the Titanite chunks to get those upgrades was dropping off the 4 Lord vessels. Because you can kill the dark raids in New Londo, but you have to go through some ghosts and other stuff, and the drop rates aren't super great. Yeah, I think it's probably better to play unlocked and like a dodge heavy. Especially since the like leaves and stuff on the trees can really block your view. Whee! Yeah, remember that's an ambush. Shush. And I remember Calamite drops by here. Hello. Hello. So I'm assuming that's partially to set up Calamite, and also partially as a way of, like, in case someone tries to run past everything, that'll mean Calamite drops in front of you, so you can't keep going. And then you have an entire legion of people chasing you. And that's a way of, like, punishing people who try to just sprint past everything. Ooh. This method of Ring of Fog and Slumbering Dragon Crest Ring? Nice. Surprisingly effective. And I don't know if that's just this area, or if it's something that's, like, surprisingly effective throughout the entire game, or what, but surprisingly effective. Can we sneak around you? Seems like we can. Yeah, so you can get their set. And all 4 pieces are, like, scattered around. Yeah, so I know that this is... Oof. Darkroot Basin, but in the past. And so... I'm curious as to what... Because, like, the shapes are different. The shape of the land is a little different. Because here in the past, there are a bunch of giant holes in the ground. But there aren't a bunch of giant holes in the ground in the present. So why are there giant holes in the ground in the past? And how did they get covered up for the present? You there. Ooh. Oh my god. I hate that. I hate holding down backwards like this and pressing the roll button and having my character roll forward into the enemy I am trying to get away from. That is horror. Guardian armor. That second big guy just keeps walking forward. It's like, I don't think he sees us because he's not going for any attacks. But he just keeps walking forward. He's like, I don't see what you're seeing, but I'll take your word for it. Ooh. Yeah, the myriad of death drops is very concerning. And really promotes the lock off and dodge in circles method. Which is fun. Ah. I thought you were aggroed onto me. Now you're just trimming the trees. This is protected wildlife. You are damaging the trees by trimming them. You are interfering with state property. And therefore, we are enacting justice. Gold coin. Is there any point to the gold coin? Wait, hold on. Blah, blah. You, sir, way over there, are you protecting some gloves, perchance? Nope, protecting arrows. Well. Still worth fighting you, because fighting you is just fun. I mean, I can't speak for Demon Souls or Dark Souls 2, but out of the games I have played so far, Dark Souls 1, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring, the dogs in this game are the worst by quite a bit. Hello, Chester. But, like, they're only the worst because they dodge. Like, you can take a swing. There they are. Like, you can shield them and then try to take a counter swing and they'll just go, nah. Nah. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like being hit. And so, therefore, I'm not gonna be hit. Which, I mean, fair enough, but doesn't mean I'm gonna stop trying. I think the goal for today is that area which we did. Artorias. The next area, or at least part of it, and Calamite. So, these two rings aren't going to be useful. The sneaky ones. So I think Chloranthian Steel Protection. Because you can't be sneaky with a boss fight. I'm very nervous about this fight. Because I think I remember Artorias, like, moved weird and had weird attacks. This does look very cool, though. Ooh. 67, 44. Huh. Did he just throw gloop at me? Alright, I mean... I kind of deserve that. Ooh. I... thought I'd dodge to the side, but... okay. Yeah, the lack of diagonal rolling... Ow. Okay then. On one hand, I feel like Artorias is best fought without lock-on and probably two-handing your weapon. On the other hand, this is poke. This is thrusting weapons where free aiming is kinda really bad. I'm gonna save you some trouble just by explaining this real quick. So, I went to go fight Artorias, but Artorias is very fast, and the heal animation takes so freaking long that you can only really heal when he does his buff, which then gives him more damage. Which, if you need to heal, you've already taken damage, and this is going to make you need to heal even more. Or with just really good RNG, which I absolutely did not get. And he kept one-shotting us, or hitting us once, taking half, if not more, of our health, and stunning us for so long that he got a second hit on us. And I tried fighting him 8 times and lost all 8. 2 of them I got close, but it wasn't close enough. And so I went to go level up, and I was at 90 or 91. And when I do grinding in these games, what I do is I turn off all the audio and then I'll like listen to a podcast or scary stories or something along those lines. And I was going to go to like 95 or 100, but the video that I was listening to kept going on, and I kind of went on autopilot mode and got to, I think, 110. But that's not too much of an increase. And besides, piercing swords suck. I was doing no damage to Artorias. And I mean, I'm pretty sure Manus has a lot more health than Artorias, so maybe that's a good thing. But let's get into it. I have not practiced or played in like 2 days. So this is probably gonna take a few tries even with the level up. Yep, I know that move. Poke. We're in a weird conundrum because it's like you want to get as many pokes as possible as you can before he buffs. But also, he has that, like, almost instant sweep attack. That one. Which, who? So, I think we're doing a bit more damage. Probably better to heal. And yeah, we moved over to the Balder set. Which has given us some extra poise, actually. Oh. Sorry for not talking much. I am out of breath because of something I, like, ow! Because of something I, like, just got done doing. And haven't practiced this at all. And haven't really played. So I want to spend more time on how on focusing instead of talking. Ooh. Artorias, buddy. You're very fast. Probably could have punished that a little bit, but ooh. That was a stronger attack too. Nope. Oh, okay. And put that on. Jeez Louise. And souls? There we go, 60,000. Okay, so for the most part, I've actually forgotten to show, like, the equipment I've been using after beating a boss. I'm gonna have to remind myself to do that more in the future. But here now, Rickard's plus 15, the Grass Crest shield. Although, as you saw, I wasn't using it to shield, and so I'm not counting it, because we are going to use it in a future run. But I was just using it for the stamina regen. And then the Balder set, which we got to plus 9. The Chloranthy ring for more stamina regen, and the Hovel's ring. Alright, so you can go here and just go down. Or there's stuff over there. But I don't remember what was over there precisely. I do know that this is a mimic, though. I believe this is the only mimic we fell for. Yeah, I believe that's the only mimic we fell for in Dark Souls 1. Because the chain was very different. Because I normally know it as, like, the C is good and the question mark is mimic. And that one specifically, and only that one, has a third different one. It, like, doesn't have a chain at all. And so I just assumed it was in the floor. And we couldn't see it. but that it was good. Hello. Scurry away. Yeah. And anywhere that has that banging, you just put on the sunlight thing. Silver pendant. Alright, so that's where you get that. Okay. Yeah, apparently you use that for Manus. Dark Orb. Yeah, I do like how there's some of these chests that are just already opened, insinuating that other people have come by and looted, at least partially. Plop. That was another carving. Crest key. What's that for again? The door is sealed with a powerful spell. Is that the one for Gough? Or is that for something else? It typically takes me like... Yeah. Typically takes me like 2 to 5 runs through an area to be able to consistently remember things. And... Oh, that's probably double hints. Like, the booming of the drum or whatever that is, as one hint, and then being able to look over and see that chest, and then being like, oh, where do we get there? Probably another hint. Good. But it typically takes me like 2 to 5 runs through an area to like actually remember it and remember the path that you should take. Oh, there's a guy up there. Alright, well, I'm going to short bow and I have some standard arrows. Okay. Okay. I think that's just going... Oh, there's a ladder. Alright, so we probably have to cut the rope by hitting the ladder. Or by going through the ladder. English is not my strong suit. Alright, so where's the ladder? It was here. I was gonna say it was near the back. Oh, you're a sorcerer one. Bloated sorcerer head. There that goes. Let's see this. Oh, it's lightweight. The head of an Ulsil resident whose humanity went wild after being devoured by the dark of Manus, father of the abyss. The bloated head is fissured, the cracks lined with innumerable tiny red eyeballs and accented by protruding brain parts. It is slightly enchanted, suggesting that it may have belonged to a sorcerer. It is lightly enchanted. Would that have any gameplay effects? Dark fog. By would it have any gameplay effects, I mean, would it give like a damage increase to magic spells? Oh, hi. Yep. I know I said it my first time going through here. This is Dark Souls 1. Or rather, this is Dark Souls. Go slow, check your corners. So we can level up. Oh yeah, I forgot to show these after beating Artorias, but we haven't leveled up, so they're the same. So 39 vitality, 40 endurance, 40 dex, 30 intelligence, but intelligence wasn't used in that fight at all, so I was thinking about leveling up resistance a bit, because if you look at the defense, only resistance ups most defenses. But also, yeah, I think we hit the hard cap on dex, because going from 40 to 41 doesn't give us a single point of damage. Same with endurance with stamina. It gives us equip load, but no stamina. And yeah, attunement slots 1 to 2, which is nice. But hopefully we don't regret this. But yeah, A in dexterity scaling and C in dexterity scaling for this. And yeah, I believe C is pretty good. Well, not... You probably don't want to go after a weapon with C scaling, unless that's how it is by default. But it's... Oh yeah, I forgot about this. More effective horror. But yeah, C is like... It's not great. It's not what you want your weapon to have, typically. But in my experience, as... I know I've said it a few times, but I've played and beat Bloodborne with every single weapon. I've beaten Dark Souls 3 with almost every weapon class. I still have a few to go. And I've beaten Elden Ring with almost every weapon class. Still a few to go. And in my experience, I haven't really had problems with weapons that have C scaling. I've never been like, oh no, this weapon has C scaling, I better ditch it. Like, I gotta get rid of this thing for something better. Because, I mean, people, or at least people I've talked to, put a big emphasis on scaling, but, like, I have 40 points in a dex. This has a dex scaling and is fully upgraded. And I'm still not really doing good. Like, good damage. So, having higher scaling on paper is better than having bad scaling. But scaling isn't everything. Plop. Dark bead. Dark bead is like the shotgun one, right? Down here. Yeah, dark orb is... Mind you, I haven't used any of these. I haven't used any magic. Like, in Dark Souls 1, I haven't used any magic besides heal. Like, the basic heal, which I don't have on this character. I used Flash Sweat once for the Centipede Demon just to try it out. And I have Chameleon equipped, but I haven't really used it. So, I don't know for... Like, I definitely don't know for sure, but... Just looking at the name and the picture and what the enemies have used against me in this area, I think Dark Orb is like... with pyromancies, there's Fireball, which is like the basic pyromancy, and then there's like a better Fireball, and I think this is like the magic version of that. Dark Fog is like in the starting from the 5th line, it also happens to be a terrible poison for humans. So it's either something that, like, it's a cloud, and either walking into it does, like, ticks of damage, or it builds up either poison or toxic. It only has 2 uses, so I'm assuming not poison. I'm assuming it's either you touch it, you take damage, or it builds up toxic, one of the two. And then Dark Bead is... I believe, like, the shotgun one they use that shoots lots of the different, like, smaller beads. Hi. I will say, it's something that Ooh, there's an item down there. It's something that I've typically overlooked. Another... I don't know if that's an item over there or not. But there are certain weapon classes, mostly piercing swords and spears, where you can attack with the shield up. And I normally... or I mostly overlook this because doing this, you have slower stamina regen. If you look at her stamina, regen slowly, put the shield down, and it goes up faster. So it slows your stamina regen. And if you look, and then if you look shielded, doing it shielded has less range and less damage. Or at least it looks like it does. We're here. Yep. Hello, Elvina. Meow. Oh, Elvina, come back. Elvina. Don't run away from us. We are allies. You can get away from... Oh. I forgot this goes very fast. Yeah, I typically overlook attacking with your shield up because less stamina regen, less range, less damage. But it was nice against those enemies. It was helpful. I want to put this, or like connect this with my last recording. The problem, the only problem with that would be I don't remember how long that went on for. Ow. Get away from me, tiny child sprite. Get away from me, giant adult sprite. I don't know what you are. I don't know what you things are. Hee. Get away from the good boy. Hello, the good boy. Is this like younger Sif? Goodbye. Because I think their fur looks darker, and obviously they're a lot smaller. I don't know if the smaller is like Sif being smaller, because I'm pretty sure that's Sif. I don't know if that's from them being younger, because this is in the past, or if they just didn't want to make like full-size Sif. But yeah, I don't remember how long the last recording went, and I don't know how long this recording has been going on for, because in Elden Ring and Dark Souls 3, I had a timer. I do not have a timer anymore. Or at least I've stopped using it. Don't know why. Well, I mean, I do. It's because I wanted to pay less attention to time and more attention to just learning the game, since I was new to Dark Souls 1. And I mean, this is my 4th playthrough. I'd say I'm still pretty new. But could go back to using the timer. But I don't know. Because I've learned how to do very basic, very, very, very basic editing. And I'm going to be cutting some things out in future runs. Hello. This is a cool armor set. Can we have it? It'll probably look kind of goofy on us. Something I've noticed is when the developers make an armor set for a very big enemy and then try to put it on the character, it looks goofy. Like, Smo's set comes to mind. Also, the Slumbering Dragon Crest ring puts, like, blue circles around your feet. But putting on the Grass Crest shield gets rid of them, and I don't know why. But anyways, hello.
A visitor, have we?
Yeah.
Thou must be the one who freed Artorias.
Yup.
That old friend he was.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to thee, he left this world with honor intact. And here I am, retired and blind.
Ah, yeah, you are.
Little help to thee, I'm afraid.
Okay, so... This helmet's got, like, no eyes. I like how they require 5 souls. I think that's kind of funny. But Gough's great arrows. Oh, 650. Wow, that's actually... That's not too much. Wow. Especially for how late into the game this is. That's really not bad. Huh. 57 upward bows. Yes, yes. Sure, why not? Why not? Turns enemy toxic. We could buy some of these and also buy some of the blooming moss. I think Chester sells blooming moss. So, how many bosses are susceptible to toxic? I don't know.
If thou seekest to explore this domain, be wary of a black dragon. I
Why?
fear thee no match for this terrible beast.
Hey now. Just because I'm using piercing swords doesn't mean that I'm no match. Okay, it does, but next run I'm not going to be using piercing swords, so I will be a match then. Okay. My first run I did great swords, which were strength. After, well, in conjunction, but technically kind of a little after, I did a dex-based straight sword. After that was hammers, which were strength-based, and now piercing swords, which are dex-based. So I think what I'm going to do is just keep bouncing between strength and dex. So the next one is going to be strength. And kind of want to go with halberds, but the Great Scythe is a halberd in this game for some strange reason. That doesn't make sense to me, but pretty sure that's a dex-based weapon, but I really like it. At least in Dark Souls 3, so... I don't know what we'll go with. We could... Nah. I was gonna say we could maybe go with whips, but... I don't think that'll end too well.
There's very little to be said. What good is a dog with no hairs to hunt? But I'm lucky to be alive, I suppose.
There's a dragon. There's a big old dragon.
But I'm... Farewell, human. Lead thy life as thou seest fit.
Mm-hmm. I thought he had other dialogue about being like, oh, do you need help with the dragon? But we probably have to go and, like, actually engage them in combat. Or, like, click Calamite into combat mode. Probably have to do that first. Oh, Chester. Friend, how do you do?
Oh, for Juniper's sake, put some spring into your step.
I mean, I have blue circles into my step. I feel like blue circles are, less common than springs. I don't know. Do you put blue circles into your steps? Do you? Come on, be honest. Be honest. Do you put blue circles into your step? I won't judge you. I
So
might.
long.
I might judge you. It's kind of cool. It is kind of cool having these little blue circles around our feet. It's okay. We all do it once in a while. There's nothing wrong with having blue circle feet. This was funny to me. I don't know why. Oh, dog. Hello, dog. Please ignore the fact that I saw a dog and my first instinct was to stab it. Please ignore that. Thank you for ignoring that. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Mr. Ow, 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 ow. Well, that's a good example. My main problem with dragons in the Soul series is that whenever they have a fire attack, if it hits you once, it'll hit you like 2-3 times. And it's like, if one hits you, the rest are guaranteed to hit you. Pretty much. And that hit us 3 times. Like, the Nameless King one in Phase 1 comes to mind.
Tomorrow, is the black dragon posing the duress?
Yes.
Yes.
I was taking a drink, so I couldn't
I thought as
say
much.
yes. I'm sorry.
He's called Calamite.
Mm-hmm.
Ferocious dragon indeed. Even
Sure is.
mighty Analondo dared not provoke his ire.
And Orlando was a joke.
I see little good coming from this, but my intent is to persevere to the bitter end.
My intention is to persevere until the good end. Alright, not the better end, the good end. Alright. Because people deserve the good end, alright? Solaire, Siegmeyer, please ignore the fact that they're both dead, but they deserve the good end.
Good, good. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? I've taken a liking to thee, and I owe thee much for thy service to Artorias. Now, watch, and see how Gough hunts dragons.
I would love it if he didn't even go with the bow. He just picked up the rock and hucked it. Love the music. the silence right before that.
Yes. A truer shot was never loosed. That bat will be grounded for a good spell. The rest is in thine hands. I await good tidings. Dragon slaying. Knighthood's highest calling.
Yep. Alright, well, thank you. So, he said watch how Gough hunts dragons, but, like, can you really call it hunting if you don't kill it? I don't hunt, I don't know, so... Hey, you. I'm ignoring you. Hehe. Apparently... Because... Spend a little more time looking at the wikis and, like, looking stuff up. Apparently, it's best to just kill them. Because... Yeah, sure, you can give them Artorias' soul. And they'll give you their 2 daggers. But you can just kill them and get you can get their 2 daggers and also keep Artorias' soul. I forgot to change the rings. Please don't breathe fire on me. Thank you for your cooperation. Oh, my souls are way over there. I didn't really have that many, right? Ooh. Seeing them come around the corner like that. Please, please. Phew, good. Okay. That's probably better to run to the side. Ooh. Okay. 42. Ow. Piercing swords are, not... Well, I mean, piercing weapons in general are not very good against, like, bestial enemies. Because bestial enemies are typically, in terms of, like, the hitbox you can effectively hit, are typically, like, just 4 legs. Whoa there. 4 spindly legs. Please don't breathe fire on me. Good. And yeah, pokey weapons are not super good at hitting spindly things. Much better to use slashing weapons. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I thought that was an opportunity to heal, and it was not an opportunity to heal. I think that's their grab attack. Oh boy. Again, I thought that was a heal opportunity, and it was not a heal opportunity. Thought they were gonna do that. Ooh. No. I was in the middle of the poke animation, couldn't roll. Ow. I needed to do another roll then. The heal animation. Ow. Ooh. Okay, please, please, please. Oh my god. You go far. That was on me, I rolled too early. Okay. Rolled too early, but hitbox. Oh, hitboxes. Oh, wow. Okay. That is a terrible reward. The fight is good. Piercing swords and the reward are not. However, yeah, if our damage is like this against Artorias and Calamite, I am very worried about our damage towards Manus. But anyways, Rickard's plus 15, Caduceus plus 15, the Black Cleric set plus 5, Ring of Steel Protection, Flamestone Plate Ring, level 111, 40 Vitality, Endurance, and Dex, 30 Intelligence. Whew. I don't know how, or I don't know if any other weapon classes are pokey like this outside of spears. I know that spears are pokey, but outside of these and spears, I don't know if anything else is like that. I'm hoping not. I believe the basic halberd is, but I don't think all halberds are. But I'm hoping it's just those two, because Pokey Pokey is not good. It's an active detriment to whoever's using it, honestly. But hello.
Why? Thou hast defeated Calamite?
With your help, yes.
Wondrously played. Lord Gwyn's blessing upon thee.
Oh, shucks.
That beast
Thank you.
will never take to the skies again.
They might when I throw this calamity ring off. Just off into the depths. Because I mean, I don't know what you could possibly get outside of the calamity ring as a reward for beating that boss. Maybe like some kind of pyromancy, like some kind of breath pyromancy, since they breathe fire. But yeah, I mean, the fight is worth it. The fight's worth it. The dragon shall never be forgotten.
We knights fought valiantly, but forever
Hold on.
it is always an honor to
Hold on.
thou comest again.
Mm-hmm.
Legend of humans.
Nah, not me.
It is always an honor to speak with thee. Dragons shall never be forgotten. We knights fought valiantly,
okay.
but for every one of them, we lost 70 of our own. Exhilaration, pride, hatred, rage. The dragons teased out our dearest emotions. Thou will understand one day. At thy twilight, old thoughts return in great waves of nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
This great bow, I shan't need it, with no dragons to hunt. I know not if a human could even operate it. But here, thy need outweighs mine.
So the reason I said hold on and walked away was because I didn't hear that first voice line. But again, I only have left ear audio to listen for things in the background. So I think that's why. I think it was only being heard from the right ear, but I don't have that right now, so Gough's great bow.
I suspect thou hast taken a gander at it.
At
But
what?
the dark of the abyss, which swallowed poor Artorias, threatens to devour our entire land of Ulasil.
Mm-hmm.
It seems that this dire fate is unavoidable.
Yeah.
But, seduced by a dark serpent or no, they awoke that thing themselves and drove it mad. One's demise is always one's own making.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, I don't think that it can be stopped because we're being dragged into the past, but it's like, in present times, Ulasil has already been swallowed, so going into the past, we wouldn't be able to unswallow it from darkness without creating like a second universe where our universe, it's still swallowed by darkness, but then there's like a second universe that we go into to undo that. And this would be like the start of that second universe.
If thine wish is to succeed poor Artorias and challenge the spread of the dark, then thou must face Manus, father of the abyss. The dark emanates from Manus himself. Even if this land shall expire, thou may be able to prevent further corrosion. But even so, one day the flames will fade, and only dark will remain, and even a legend such as thyself can do nothing to stop that.
True. Did I not get this dialogue last time going through the DLC? Because I don't remember most of this.
Now, do not mistake my words. I cherish my work. Wood carving is a nuanced art.
It is.
I would have much to talk about with that blacksmith. In truth, how is the old chap, I wonder? Still hammering away, I should hope.
The giant blacksmith in Anne Orlando? But he's from the present, you're from the past. Unless the giant blacksmith has been around, alive, doing their work for hundreds of years. However long this has been set in the past from.
Now, do I interest? Farewell, proud human. May every honor be bestowed upon thee.
Thank you. I'm very, very surprised that I was able to, without any warm-up, with a terrible weapon class, beat Artorias first try after coming back. I think I lost to him like 8 times before going and leveling up. And I mean, I put in a decent bit of levels, but I mean, still, without any warm up, that's pretty good. I'm trying to think of who's left in terms of bosses. I think it's just Manus, Gwyn, and then the Asylum Demon, because we didn't beat Asylum Demon with a piercing sword in New Game. So I think it's just those 3. I'll have to double check on that, but I think it is. And if it is, hopefully Manus doesn't give us too much trouble. Very worried about that. Hopefully I can find a way to summon Sif, because apparently you can summon Sif. I did not see it last time, but hopefully I can find a way this time. But good progress. Almost done. Hopefully this isn't too long, considering it's been broken up into 2 parts. And I don't remember how long last part was, or how long this part is going to be. But you can shush your screaming. For once, the loud noise is in the game and not in the background. But good progress. Hopefully we can have this done, like this run done, by next time. And yeah,